Hi everyone, this is Danielle Presley with my calendar for our final project. As you can see with the cover, there's a various different shots. I went all nature this time because I know from previous units I've really focused on architecture and I wanted to challenge myself. So everything you see are here in the cover. They are all pictures that I took around here on the 40 acres we own. Most of them, like I said, are plants, but there are a couple others to just kind of break that up. Excuse me. So starting with January, took a nice picture of the sky. It was just a real pretty overcast, and I thought the light coming through it was really vivid and just gorgeous shot. I did come through and do some editing. I just wanted to make the contrast in the clouds stand out more because there is a lot of variations in the colors and the shading and the contrast. So the clouds here that sit the lowest stand out a lot more because they're so much darker. That's just some wildflowers growing around the yard. These are my niece's favorite. She loves to pick them. And what I liked about these is when you zoomed in and you look, there's a lot of variations to the colors. They're not just purple. So you have some blue, and then you have hints of pink, the reddish color. So focusing in on that, getting that macro shot, really made those colors pop. Another macro shot of some plants, the leaves of this plant that my parents bought and planted, and that red, like even without the lens, just looking at it, that red glows. I didn't do any editing besides resizing. So that red just really pops out against that green. Some more flowers. I really like the soft colors, the pastels, the pink edges on that yellow. I think that's a really pretty and vibrant yellow. New bushes, and these are the leaves. Some of these plants pose an interesting challenge because I don't live in the city, so it's always windy. So it was quite a unique challenge to get a decent shot of these plants that wasn't blurry from them moving in the wind. But if you can see here, there's a small bug, and I like how this is blurred with this in focus. I like the look of black and white, so I tried to incorporate that. Got a picture of one of my ducks. I was taking pictures of the pond, and a handful of them just got really interested in what I was doing, so they came up for a photo shoot. This is another one who came out of the water to say hello. And then a colored, and it has some of the others incorporated. He was from the last one, she was from the one before that. But they are real sweet and hungry. They're always hungry. This is the side of the pond that we have. It sits almost directly behind our house. If you look, you can tell it's really low. But here in the corner, and then here through here, you can see the ducks and our geese spread out. So I thought that was interesting. I originally tried to make this one black and white, but I felt like it lost a lot of the contrast, and just because of the trees kind of just, there was too much detail, and I think a lot of it got muddied up. This is a bell we have by the backyard, and it's almost black. I did do some editing. At first I played with some of the curve and the contrast to really make the bell stand out, and then I went black and white to further make it stand out, so that you can use that contrast to really focus on it. This is just part of the front, towards the front of our property. I liked how this tree branched out over everything. I did do some editing on this one just to really make this green and yellow really vibrant and just really pop. And then this tree, when I did that, this tree got darker, so it still sits in the forefront and it doesn't get lost to some of the other elements. And then this is the last one. You can see here, this is the flower that came into focus, while these, as they come towards the camera, are blurred out. This one, I did some editing on it as well. I darkened up the greens and the browns of the ground here in the back, so that the white of the flowers really popped out. But yeah, this is my calendar, and I hope y'all liked it. This has definitely been my favorite project. Y'all have a good one.